Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. It is Friday Eve. How are you all today? So I hope you're doing well. Yesterday was a really nice day. I'm going to be honest with you. It was probably the first day in months that I really felt like I had a normal day. So I hope you're all able to take the time that you need, really kind of have time to sit with yourself so you even know what you need. Yesterday's reading really resonated with me, and that sometimes we just have to take care of the practical matters. That sometimes we just have to live in the 3D, and that's okay. And so, I'm excited to see where this goes today. Absolutely. And then after, I'm going to record, excuse me, guys, my nose. Oh, it's winter. There really shouldn't be anything that I'm allergic to, but I think I have a lot of like inside allergies to like dust and things. So I know the person I live with probably thinks I'm absolutely crazy because I'm always like sweeping and dusting and mopping, and it's because of my allergies. It's not because it's really what I want to be doing. One of the things that I need to focus on practically today is this office. It's become a catch-all. It used to be my sanctuary, and now it's my catch-all. That's not cool. So that's what I'm going to be up to later. I hope you all have your intention set for today. And I'm going to set the intention that everything happens through grace and ease. I was actually feeling a little overwhelmed last night, and I actually requested a most benevolent outcome for the week, to be honest with you. So it was nice. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. So I had a thought. Oh, my thought. So, you know how water is one of my conductors with spirit. So I'm actually going to be doing a starseed, empath, light worker, awakened, or on your awakening journey reading this afternoon. Because I know that sometimes we as light workers, empaths, people who feel the energy, or people who are waking up or feel like you've woken up, we need that little extra guidance. So I'm actually going to do a special reading for just us today later, and I will be uploading that on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't taken a look at that, please do, because I did do a yearly. I did a weekly this week, and I did a yearly. So take a look at the yearly. And with the yearly, make sure that you look at not just your sun, but your sun, your moon, and your rising. And if you don't know what your moon or your rising signs are, do a natal chart. You can Google free natal chart, and all you really need to know is your time of birth, your date of birth, and then where you were born. And you'll get all kinds of information, but really what you just want to look at is your sun, your moon, and your ascendant or rising signs. And that way you can start looking at those different readings or forecasts, energy updates for all those three signs, which will give you a much better picture. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I always used to just look at my sun sign, which is a Leo. But when I started really looking at my rising sign, which is Capricorn, like the aha moments were huge. Like, now I know why I dig my heels in. Now I know why I'm always working. Now I know why I always feel like I've got to accomplish. Like, it just made a lot of sense. So if you're really someone who has only ever looked at your sun sign, take a look at that. I think you'll find that very, very eye-opening. So oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, so we got 1 minor and 4 major arcana cards today. So, all right, we're going to dive into this in a second. I'm really feeling like, we just need to take a second to ground our energy. Take some nice deep breaths in and exhale. A nice deep breath in and exhale, and one more time. A nice deep breath in and exhale. And that reminds me, in just 4 days, I'm actually going to be starting a meditation challenge on my Guidance 311 group. So if you're someone that really, really wants to step into a meditation practice or just meditate with me, we're going to be doing that for 21 days. So take a look at that. Lisa says, I don't know what time I was born. It was not on my birth certificate, and my mother only remembers it was at night. You know what, honey? That's okay. So if you go to that chart, they will, or whatever free online natal chart you go to, the time is actually a little optional. So they'll just use, I think, like midnight or noon as kind of a general. So don't let that stop you. Do not let that stop you. You'll still get very, very good information. So yeah, do that. Because for a long time, to be honest with you, I didn't really know my exact time either. It's the birth certificate that you need that has the time on it is the one that you would actually get from like the hospital, not the one that comes that just looks like a certificate with a seal on it. I know what you're talking about. So you can research the time, and but for someone like you who didn't have the time for many, many years, when I finally got the time, it didn't change it all that much, and it didn't change those three things. So I would say still do it. So yes, I will be doing meditating for 21 days on my Guidance 311. We're going to do breathing meditations. We're going to do guided meditations. We're going to do silent meditations. We're going to do all kinds of different meditations. Some will be 5 minutes, some will be 15, some will be 30. Just depends. It just depends on what spirit brings through on that day, if you want to know the truth. Because whenever I do a meditation, honestly, guys, it's really a channeled meditation. So it's whoever's there kind of dictates what the meditation will be like, what the energies are. So yes, please join me. I'm looking forward to that. If you're someone who's ever taken a class with me, we start each and every class with a meditation to help you feel spirit in a way that you may have not felt before, or didn't know you could get to. So that's one of the things about taking a class with me that is beneficial, is me and the group amplifying the energy so that you can feel, see, hear, and know and experience spirit in a way that maybe you haven't been able to do on your own. So if you're someone just stepping into the awakening journey, I would look at the intuitive guidance course. But for those of you who are really ready to start communicating and sharing spirit as an evidential medium, or step into your medium ability, your connection to spirit in that way. That course is coming in March for 5 weeks. And I would absolutely invite you to get a hold of me, ask me any questions if you're not sure if it's the right course for you or exactly what we're going to do in the course. Guidance 311 at guidance311.com is the email. Email me, and we can set up a free 15-minute call and have that conversation if you're really ready to kind of step into owning your connection to spirit in a way that you can use it for yourself, or you really want to start sharing it. Because this course gives you the basis and the foundation for an evidential medium reading. So not only do we talk about the energies, how to get into connection with spirit, what the clairs are, but also what it is to give the evidence before you give any message, so that the person that you're sitting with or giving the message to totally is ready to receive it, because they believe that their spirit or crossed over loved one is there with you, because you've done your job. You've given the evidence. All right. So that is coming. March. So please take a look at that if that's something that you're ready to step into. Really excited about that. All right. Today's message: the Knight of Water. Romantic, emotional, dramatic. Romantic, emotional, dramatic. This is making me feel like it's time to drop down into your heart. It's time to drop down into your heart. For some of you, it's time to open your heart. For some of you, this is about romantic love coming in. For some of you, this is about opening your heart back up so that you can feel and know love in a way that you deserve it, okay? For others, this is going to be more about getting in connection with loving yourself. And for all of us, it might be a little bit of both. But it's time. It's time to drop down into our heart, to touch base with our emotions and open our heart back up. Because, guys, the only way to open, to clear and unblock your heart chakra is to open it back up. To open it back up. And so it's time. It's time to move into the new. It's really time to allow yourself to love yourself in a way that you deserve. It's a time for you to allow the love to come in that you deserve. So for those of you that are just meeting someone, for those of you who may be meeting someone in the near future, give it a chance. Take it slow, but really look at, am I blocking it because of anything that's happened in the past or any old hurt or trauma where I don't feel good enough to receive? Because it's time. It's time to open yourself back up and say, even if you just start as friends, even if you just start as, getting to know each other on a friend level. So for some of you, this will be a friendship. For some of you, it might be a mentor. But you have to allow the people back in when they show up. You can't just block them because of someone who stabbed you in the back before, someone who's cheated on you before, someone who's let you down before, someone who has taken you for granted before, whatever it is. It's time to put that behind you and really get into connection with your emotional body so that you can feel, see, and know love on a deeper level. It's time. It's time. Because you do have the strength. You do have the strength to open yourself up. That you are look at that, the number 11 on the strength card. Oh, there it is. It is time. It is time for you to step into your divinity. It is time for you to step into your sovereignty. It's time for you to know that you are capable and able, and that what you've been through didn't slow you down. What you've been through didn't knock you down. It's not keeping you down. It's time to rise. It's time to move into the perseverance of walking through it, even though it's hard, even though it's scary. Spirit is saying, I'm here. I'm here to help you walk through it. I'm right by your self, helping you have the courage that you need. And to have the compassion for yourself, to go as slow and as one step at a time as you need to go. That you don't need to hurry, you don't need to rush, you don't need to fear. Drop down into your heart and know that we've got you. Drop down into your heart and know that everything that is coming for you is for you. It is time to receive. It is time to get into the grounded energy of abundance, of resources. And it really feels today that these resources are going to come in the guise of people. All right. So again, for those of you, some of you, it will be a brand new romantic relationship. For some of you, it will be the mentor. For some of you, it will be the friend. But for all of us, we have to drop down into our heart and love ourselves so that when it shows up, we can say thank you. We can receive it. We can't go, no, I've been hurt before. I've been cheated on before. I've been abused before. I've been verbally abused. I've been emotionally abused. I've been sexually abused. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going there again. Spirit's saying, we've got you. We've got you. What the energy is doing is it's shifting. It's shifting into bringing to you the things that are for you, the positive experiences, the way showers, the people that are going to allow you to ask your questions and to be heard and to get the answers that are loving and compassionate. So you're being brought kind of a whole new caliber of person is what it feels like. So those abusive situations, those unbalanced situations where you were giving and giving and giving and they were taking and taking and taking, that is done. That is over. You're getting into balance. Look at that infinity symbol. Let's see if I can get it to, there it is. That infinity symbol is for you to know that you're coming into balance. So whatever the relationship is that's coming in, whatever the partnership that's coming in, whatever the mentorship that's coming in, it's going to be a more balanced relationship. And it's going to be important, again, for you to drop down into your heart and trust it. Go slow. Be discerning, absolutely. But it's time. It's time for you to receive. because it is time for you to come into partnership in relationships and in emotions, with emotions that are going to bring you better choices, going to bring you a new level of person who is also ready to step into their divinity, step into a partnership that is going to allow you to feel love in a way that maybe you have not experienced it for a long time, or you've never experienced it. And I love that this Lovers card is the number 6, because 2022 is a 6 year about balance and harmony. And so the relationships that are coming in for you are going to be harmonious. Friendship, mentor, partnership, love interest, romantic partner, marriage, engagement. I feel like it's all on the table this year, but you have to allow it in, because we're coming into harmony. We're coming into harmoniousness. And you're used to striving and driving. You're used to contention. You're used to competition. You're used to forcing. 2022 is taking all of that energy out of this. Any relationship, any situation. And now it's about coming into cooperation and harmony and co-creating your reality. And for some of you, it's going to feel a little uncomfortable because it's going to come in fast. It's going to come in fast. And so it's time to get prepared. Today, it's about getting prepared and allowing it in when it shows up. When you meet a new person, be open. When you meet a new person, don't put your wall up. Drop down into your heart and be compassionate. And you'll know right away, oh, this is a person I really want to get to know, or nope, this is not the person I want to get to know. Because if you're dropping down into your heart, you're tuning in. And your gut is going to be like, oh no, or, oh, that feels really different. I want to get to know this person. I want to get to know this situation. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. I love that. So yes, when it comes in fast, recognize that, recognize your gut. What is your gut reaction? I'm also feeling like this recognition card is going to be because you recognize that other person's soul. This is going to be like a soul level connection. And I'm not talking soulmate, your forever person that's going to just make your life all nice and better and roses and cream. No. Soulmates don't do that. Soulmates actually help us grow. They mirror to us what it is we need to know about ourselves that needs to change or to be healed. But I do feel like you are going to recognize this mentor, this friend, or this romantic partner on a deeper connection, on an energetic connection. Maybe that's a better way to describe it, on an energetic connection. So I love that. I love that. So yes, drop down into your heart. Don't push it away. All right, the first deck I looked at right away was the Romance Angels. So let's see what the Romance Angels want to add to that message about a romantic partner, for those of you who it will be about romantic partners. This deck is smaller, so I can actually shuffle it in a way that I can't shuffle other decks. Oh, all right, we got 3. So remember, take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, then it's not your message. But if it really touches your heart, then it's your message. Oh yeah, there it is. I said some of you this will be the year of a wedding or a engagement of some sort. All right. For some of you, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So for some of you, you will be coming in contact with a romantic partner. So explore those romantic feelings. Again, don't block them. Don't push them away, because in the past, it didn't work out. In the past, you got taken for granted, or you got taken. You got done dirty. Yeah, and for some of you, got done dirty by people who deceived you. They had the mask on. They were very narcissistic, selfish, egotistical. So for some of you, you may even be still in this kind of a relationship where the person is very abusive, and it's time to kind of let that go, or recognize it for what it is, and then make your decision based on the clear picture. All right. No rose colored glasses. If you know that you're being deceived, at least own that you know it. And if you choose to stay in a situation that doesn't honor you, then that's your choice. We all have free will choice. But if you're ready to move, this is your validation that what you're feeling, seeing, hearing, knowing is true, that they are deceiving you, that you do know that they're lying to you, or you do know that they're not being 100% transparent with you. And if you don't want that kind of a relationship, then you have to make the change. They're not going to. They might tell you they're going to. They might tell you over and over and over again, but they're never going to take responsibility for their own actions. They're never going to make the changes that are truly going to bring you in alignment to being in a balanced partnership. So if you're dealing with someone that resonates with this card, know that they really are never going to be different. It's always going to be some version of that mask. Love yourself. Love yourself. And for others of you, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. For some of you, you're really needing to know that it is okay. It is okay to make the first move. So this is going to be very just for a few of you. But for a few of you, you need to know this, that it's okay to express your love, that they're kind of waiting for you to, because either you've had a conversation in the past where they didn't feel like you were going to be receptive, or there was a situation that has just ended in your situation that they don't know about, or they're not sure, and they need you to let them know. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning. All right, let's get an angel guide to kind of round out. I don't typically do, for those of you who've been for a while, I've been doing this for a minute, I don't typically do relationship readings. So I love that the energies have shifted for the majority of us, which is why Spirit is bringing us a relationship reading today. Oh yeah, because it is part of your sacred plan. The person coming in for you is going to be part of your sacred plan. They're going to support you on a level, again, where you've never felt supported. They're going to know you in a way that no one's really ever known you before. And again, it may be a partner, maybe a mentor, it may be a friend, maybe a family member you're reconnecting with, but they are part of your journey. They are part of your sacred plan in a way that they're going to bring something to you that you need, whether it's that a part of your awakening, whether that's the validation of what you think you feel or know, or where you're headed. They may be part of the plan that is allowing you to move forward out of your comfort zone and stepping into your divinity in a way that you wouldn't normally or necessarily be able to do on your own. So I love that for all of you. Good morning, Hope. All right, let's get an angel answer card. You know what, guys? I just got chills. Yep, we're going to do a pick a card. I haven't done this in a while, a couple of months. So I'm going to grab a couple of angel answer cards. I'm going to hold them up. You're going to ask Spirit your question. And I am going to then do the reveal. So we'll get 3 separate readings. Lisa Pearl, sounds good, yeah. Melissa Copes, honey, you know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. It's not about should. It's about time. It feels like it's time. You're ready. On some level, you are ready. But the fear of doing something different or going in a different direction or not giving that one last woulda, coulda, shoulda chance. You've done enough. You've done enough. Feels like it's divine time. Love yourself enough to do what you need to do for you. All right. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's get 3 cards. One, two, three. All right, here we go. One, two, three. Go ahead and think your question. 1, 2, 3. What is the one your eye can't come off? Or what is the number that resonates in your head when I say it? Feel the answer. Don't think it. Close your eyes. Feel it. Ask Spirit, what is the right number for me? They will tell you. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Melissa, you're very welcome. All right, here we go, number 1. Here we go, number 1. Communicate clearly, number 1. Communicate clearly. And communicate from your heart. And you might have to, and I feel like you have to communicate clearly because there are things you keep dancing around, or you keep saying in like elusive kind of ways, or you keep hoping they're going to just get it. Nope. Communicate clearly. Ask for what you need. Ask from the universe. Ask from whoever you need to ask from in the physical. Ask your guardian angel for help. But you have to ask, you have to invoke, you have to invite, you have to put your intention out there of what you do want. Clearly. Write it down if you don't know how to say it. So for some of you, it feels like this is very throat chakra. There's something that has closed your throat chakra down, and now we got to open it back up. So step through that fear. And if you got to write it down, write it down. But it's time to communicate clearly. It's time to receive all of the abundance, all of the blessings. But you have to ask for the help. You have to ask for the resource. You have to ask for the promotion. You have to ask for the raise. You have to ask for the help. It's time to open up your voice. Speak clearly, number 1. Speak clearly. Don't dance around it. Don't hedge your bets and ask for the lower thing. Go for it. Ask for exactly what you want. It's time. It's time for you to start receiving what you deserve. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Cynthia. All right, number 2. There it is, Melissa. Choose a new direction. There is Spirit not only validating what you know, validating what I said. It's time, honey. It's time to love yourself. It's time to do what you know is right for you and not anybody else. And all of you, it's time to choose a new direction for number 2. Do something different. Step out of your box. Love yourself enough to go in the direction that's been calling you and pulling you, and the signs have been showing up, and the synchronicities are showing up, and the opportunities are appearing, and you're like, oh, I can't do that. It's so, too scary. Nope. It's time. It's time to go in that direction, that new direction. Love yourself. Be excited. Be excited. And if you're really like, like I've been in this situation where the fear is so big, you can't walk through it. Get a partner. Call someone who's done it. Call your best friend who loves you no matter what. And maybe they don't completely understand what you want to do, but they'll just love you through your venting. Don't go alone. Call in a most benevolent outcome. Tom T. Moore wrote The Angel Way. Partner with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, and don't do it alone. If you watch the beginning of this reading, I actually was like this morning, last night, I don't know. Things are going well. But this has been a big 4 months of energies and ascension downloads and awakening downloads and light codes and spirit communication and holidays and family, and it's been a lot. And I was just feeling it. Even though my house is back to normal, my routine is back to where it needs to be, I was still feeling overwhelmed. So I laid in bed and I just requested a most benevolent outcome for the rest of this week. So you can use that however you need it. And especially if you've got something big going on. I really want to start that new job. I really want to start my own company or business. I want to start putting myself out on social media. I want to start opening myself up to new experiences. Whatever it is, I request a most benevolent outcome. Starting a new relationship. Ending an old one. Whatever it is, don't do it alone, in the physical or the non-physical. Shore up your support. All right, number 2. Number 3, here it is. Are you ready? Are you ready, number 3? Because it's time. It's time for the opportunities to flow in. It's time for the resources and the abundance to show up. It's time. Don't hold it off. Don't not feel like it's not for you. Whatever's coming is for you. Whatever's coming, it is time. Look at that. It's just flowing in like a lot. A lot it's flowing in. Look at that. It's coming in. So it's time. It's time. And for some of you, you might even have some choice. The opportunity might be, you might have a choice. And so remember, go with your gut. Go with your solar plexus chakra. It knows. So, yay, Lisa, I'm so glad. So guys, that is the reading for today. The guidance for today. The daily dose from Spirit. So thank you all for being here. And I just want to say that if you really are struggling with your divinity, with stepping into who you truly know you can be, and you really need help and a partner, please get a hold of me, Integrative Energy Therapy. Partner with me in the 12 archangels, the 9 archangels who come in to help release those issues in your tissues, who help you walk through and release and let go of the traumas and dramas that are holding you down. Energy can't be destroyed. It has to be transformed and transmuted. And that's what we do with in the integrative energy therapy. We let go of what you don't need, all the negative, and we allow Spirit to bring in the positive. So where you're not feeling like you deserve love, they bring in the worthiness. Where you feel like you're not safe and stable, they bring in you the safety. Where you feel like you've been betrayed, they bring in the support. Whatever it is, powerlessness, resentment, fear in any form, the woulda, coulda, shouldas. It is a tool in your toolbox, in your healing, on your awakening journey, helping you to raise your vibrational frequency to get into connection with Spirit. That's what the IET will help you do. And I love being a part of it. So if that's something that is resonating with you, please reach out so we can book your session or your next session. There's also a package for those of you who really know that you're ready to go deep, dive deep, because IET unfortunately is not one and done. We have a lot, we have layers, and we have to go into the layers. And so that's why I have the package deal so that you can get 3 sessions, and it ends up being $100 less than 3 individual sessions. So it is the good deal. And I do that because I know that for many of you, these are issues in your tissues that have been there for decades. And it is going to take some diving deep to release them and transmute them so that you can feel your sovereignty and your divinity in a way that you can start manifesting your life that feels magical. All right, so that's IET. So yes, we got a lot going on. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. You're welcome. I have a lot going on. I'm really excited about the class coming up in March. So if you're ready to be an evidential medium or just really learn what mediumship is and how to use it, if you're already really seeing, feeling, hearing, and knowing Spirit in a way that you're ready to go to the next level. If you're not sure if you're hearing, feeling, or experiencing Spirit, that would be the intuitive guidance guidance course, because you are, but the intuitive guidance course gives you the foundational tools to help you to be able to trust and act on that guidance. So if you're already there, that's where you want to go into the Evidentiary Mediumship course. But if you're just stepping into your awakening, that's the intuitive guidance course. And all of this is broken down and listed at guidance311.com in the classes tab. All right. So it's all there. It's all there. Also, more information about IET is on my website at guidance311.com. That is there. And if you just need a reading, if you just need some guidance, if you just want to meet your crossed over loved ones to see if they have a message for you, or you feel like they do have a message for you and you want to receive it, because many of you can feel your crossed over loved ones with you. And when they have a message for you, they nudge you or they give you signs. And that is there. There's 30-minute readings and there's 60-minute readings. So it's all there, folks, guidance311.com. So if you're ready to partner, if you're ready to step into your awakening experience, however that looks for you, whether you want to take a class or get some healing, however you want to do it, wherever you feel you are, whatever you feel you need, whatever you're ready for. All right, go to guidance311.com or email me at guidance311.com. Sorry, guidance311 at guidance311.com. And everything is listed in the description box. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about or what I'm saying, it's all up there. Take a look at it. All right. So have a beautiful rest of your Thursday, guys. I'm just sending you so much love and so many blessings. And if you're catching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who are here and who are joining me and who have been with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Sending you so many blessings and so much love, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you, Cynthia.